So I made a video a few days ago where I was showcasing the latest version of Distant Horizons, which is an incredible render distance mod for Minecraft. But a lot of people seem to be having trouble actually installing the mod and figuring out how to make the game work without it crashing. So I just want to show you how I did it and how it works for me, and that way you can play the game like this as well. One thing to note though is that this version of Distant Horizons is still in beta, so you're not going to be able to find a release of it on Modrinth or CurseForge or any other mod downloading website. And just so you know, I do plan to add Distant Horizons 2.0 to the mod pack when it's fully available. But because it's still in beta and the developers are clearly trying to not make it super accessible quite yet, I don't want to put it in the mod pack and step on their toes and basically do it without their permission. Once it's actually a full stable release, you can definitely expect this to be in the mod pack and you won't have to do any of this. But for now, this is how we have to install it. And so the thing that we have to do is we have to go to the Iris Discord. Now, Iris is the mod that lets you run shaders. And within the Iris Discord, there is a channel called DH Compatibility FAQ. This is just for Distant Horizons, for all the questions that people have on how to get this to work. This is all just kind of disclaimer stuff. What you actually want to do is go to this link here, which is the Iris developer website. On this website, they have the download link to the installer that will let you get all of the files that you need. So all you have to do, you click on Download Now, and then you click on Download Universal Jar. So once you open up the installer, you're going to get this user interface. And it's very straightforward. All you have to do, you select what game version you're playing on. I personally play on 1.20.1. Absolutely want to check this box. This is what will give you all of the files that you need. If you don't select this box, you're only going to get Iris. And I mean, the whole point is that we all want Distant Horizons, right? So make sure this box is checked. The file path will then go to your Minecraft folder by default. There's no real reason to touch this. You can let this stay, and then you just click Install. So it's very quick. Once you get it installed, you just close this menu and then you open up Minecraft. So the way that you know that this worked is that you'll see that there's a new profile for you to play on, and you'll get Iris Distant Horizons Beta for whatever version you installed it to. So that's basically it if you just want the pure Minecraft experience. But I imagine that most people want to play with Distant Horizons and my mod pack, Better Adventures Plus. So let me show you how you do that. The first thing that you're going to need is to actually install the mod pack, obviously. And the place that it's hosted right now is CurseForge. So you just search up Better Adventures Plus and you install it. It's extremely straightforward and easy to do. So obviously I already have it installed because I made the mod pack, but you're going to get a profile on your CurseForge page when you install it. You just click on it and then you go to this little menu. You click on Open Folder. You then just need to click on the mod folder, and this is going to show you everything that comes with Better Adventures Plus by default. So all we have to do is take the files that we installed earlier and just drag them into this folder. So come back to the Minecraft launcher, where you have that profile we installed earlier, and click on Installation, and then click on this icon here. These are all the folders and files for this profile that you installed. Now, one thing to be careful of, you might initially think, oh, well, the files must be in the mod folder, right? No, they're actually in this different folder called Iris Beta Reserve. So you click on this, click on 1.20.1 or whatever game version you installed, and then here you go. These are all the mods that came with that Iris installer that we used. And this is everything that you need to run Distant Horizons with shaders. You'll notice that the version number is exactly what the Discord said, 2.0.2 for Distant Horizons and 1.7.0 for Iris. These numbers are very, very important that they are correct, because if it's any other version number, it's straight up not going to work. So all we have to do is just copy all of these mods right here into the Better Adventures Plus folder. The important thing to note is that a lot of these mods come with Better Adventures Plus by default. It comes with Sodium, it comes with Iris, it comes with Indium. So what you need to do is just come into the list of mods that come with the mod pack and make sure to delete the original version, because you don't want 2 copies of Sodium or 2 copies of Indium. That's not going to work, right? We just need to delete Indium, delete Sodium, delete Fabric API, and delete Iris. The mod pack, as of now, doesn't have Distant Horizons in it, so there's nothing to delete. This is the only version that you're going to have. So now, all we do is just drag these files into the folder. So now we just come back to CurseForge. We got all the files that we need in this folder, and we just click play. So let's just make a new world and just see if it worked. So you'll see in the text, we've got beta version of Iris and experimental build of Distant Horizons. So that means that both of those mods are in the mod pack. This is just a caveat to explain that this very much is a at your own risk testing. A lot of this stuff could crash. It could corrupt your worlds. Basically, the developers are not taking any accountability for what might happen to your computer and your world. So just be mindful of that. But it looks like it's working to me, right? I mean, it's taking a little while to load in because this is the first time that I've ever seen this world, so the chunks have to load for the first time. But I mean, you can tell that render distance is crazy. The shaders are on. I haven't changed any settings, so it should not crash for you. I mean, I am running an RTX 4090. You know, it might not load for you at the same rate, or you might not be able to play with the exact same render distance as me, but this goes to show that this isn't crashing. I mean, this is working perfectly fine. And if you do want to change anything, you can go into options. And this is the Distant Horizons options button here. And then you can just select what settings you want. So I personally use 256 chunks. And if you think that your computer can handle it, you can change the quality preset or the CPU load to make the chunks load faster. Do that at your own risk. It could very well crash the game, so just know that could happen. But that's about it. So I'll see you later, dude.